If y'all don't know what to do, I'm telling you, just do something. I didn't expect to get into pools. This wasn't planned. This was not a business venture that I saw online that I'm like, yeah, 100%, I'm gonna do this. A lot of times you hear people say, oh, I just accidentally got into the business. It just kind of happened. It's exactly what happened with pools. I was trying so much with a whole bunch of different things, and now we're here. We're really out here. I'm not just on YouTube talking, telling people to hustle, do this and do that. Bro, I'm for real out here. It's 107 degrees. I got work tonight. I had work last night, and we are out here doing an above ground pool vacuum. I don't want to show too much of this person's backyard, but man, I got some time before I go in. This is how I'm choosing to spend it. Really out here just doing what I can. I'm not saying I know exactly what to do. I'm doing the best thing possible, but I'm doing something. A lot of people, man, if you're watching this and you're not doing anything on the side, you just got to pick something. It doesn't even matter what, just pick something. Just do something. I'm telling you, there is no downside to trying harder or doing more. Like, I'll tell you how I got into pools. I got into doing pools because I was looking at all this stuff, what to do online, try this, try that. And eventually I was just like, you know what, man? I'm sick of just trying so much and it not getting anywhere. Let me just list my services and see if people are interested. So I put up that I do pool service. I got somebody to reach out to me after about 3 weeks, and I was like, you know what? I can't turn it down. It's not lucrative. My first pool cleaning was $85 a month, and that's not a lot of money, by the way. Even what I charge now, I charge $110 with chemicals. That's still relatively low in the pool game, and eventually I will up those prices, but I had my first pool cleaning for $85 a month. That's 4 visits. So every time I'm going over, I'm making $21. That's drive time. She was 20 minutes away. And I go over there and I was like, yeah, I can do the pool cleaning. The night before, I did a whole bunch of research on pools. And then the next day I went out and actually got my first pole, my first brush, my first net. I got all the stuff that I would actually need for it. And after that, I went and I started doing it, and I had one client for 2 months, and then another one came, and then another one came. And in the midst of all this, I was trying to do those things that are more lucrative with the bigger payoffs and this and that. And that's when it hit me, dude, that's not my path. This is my path. I just need to stay focused on this. And then after that, I got to 4 clients, I got to 5, I got to 10, and I started charging more. And I got different certifications, and I got, this and that. And it just completely came by accident. But it wasn't all an accident because I had the effort and I was trying something. And it wasn't until I just threw everything at the wall and I was like, let me just see what sticks. I just got one pool client. Let's keep it going. Let's just see. It's $85 a month, once a week. I go over there, get her stuff done, boom, good. And I come back. And then it just kept piling up. And I was like, looks like we're a pool guy. I didn't even want to be a pool guy. When I got up to 4, I was like, damn, bro, this is really getting up there. I'm really hustling. And I had no idea what it was like. Chances are, unless you've got the ball rolling a little bit, you don't actually know what it's like to really be out just really giving something, dude. Just really trying, genuinely trying. And that's how this came to me. I'm super grateful for it, for everybody's pool I'm able to service, and I don't plan on stopping. I plan on doing this as far and as big as I can get it, while still keeping everything intact, right? Keeping my service quality, all that stuff, keeping it just 100, keeping it peak. So I'm telling you, I'm not just a guy on YouTube that's oh yeah, bro, this is what it looks like. This is the 3rd time getting this pool. I'm doing above ground pool cleaning. These are really just generally summertime things, but somebody needs it, I'm not going to turn it down. It's they're not going to be a client or a long-term client. It's just a one-time job, but I'm 100% do it. And I'm telling you, you just got to get out there, man. You got to get out there. You got to try something, see what sticks, take every opportunity. And because you never know where it's going to lead you. You know, if I would have just kept it at one and been like, you know, I don't want to get more, I'm going for this. Like, nah, like this is the opportunity that's presenting itself. So stick with that, because that's kind of working. And over a long enough time, it's going to fully work. Just because something starts small doesn't mean that it's bad. You know, I was doing my 9 to 5, and there's a guy, he buys in for 40 grand. And we start talking, and I tell him, you know, yeah, you know, on side, I do like a pool business. It's pretty small time, but it's giving me about like 2,000 a month. And this dude that bought in 40 grand, more than I make in, you know, 4 months. Nah, not more than I make in 4 months. Come on. You know, 40 grand, bro. 40 grand. He's like, what's small time about that? And I was like, paused for a second. I was like, you know what, man, you're right. Because this is huge for me. An extra $2,000 a month is huge. Like, it really goes a long way. Whether it's just for peace of mind, lifestyle, investing, an extra $2 grand a month goes a long way. So no matter where you're starting, right? I used to write off when I was at $200-300 a month. It's like, you know, it's just kind of whatever. Like, bro, that's huge. That's huge. If you have any consistent monthly recurring revenue, even if it's like labor intensive like this, I'm telling you, just stick with it. Just stick with it, dude, because it is huge. He's right. And hearing it from that dude, I was like, wow, dude, like I'm just way too hard on myself. You know, and that's how I'm able to like try to push so much, but I also got to give myself some credit, because this is pretty gnarly. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna finish up this pool. I just wanted to film a YouTube video right now and tell you guys all that stuff, because that's what's really going through my head, and I gotta let the dirt settle. So it's gonna be it for your boy. I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.